Airships by mod author Cadius. Hey everyone, this is Shpan, and today we're showcasing a mod called Airships, and it's just as awesome as it sounds. It was made by the talented mod author Cadius, who also gave us the brilliant Decorator mod, which I'm a really big fan of and showcased that mod in the past. If you're interested, I'll have a link in the video description below. I've been fooling around with this Airship mod for a bit already, and it is seriously fun and seriously impressive. But before we get into it, if you enjoy Daggerfall videos like this, please consider supporting me by subscribing to my channel or to my Patreon through the link in the video description below. I upload a few Daggerfall videos every week, including mod showcases, guides and tutorials, and my Let's Play series. And with that out of the way, let's check out this mod. So outside of most major cities, you'll see this gentleman in red here, who is the Airship Merchant. Click on him and you'll have two options. One is to buy a small, medium, or large airship. The other option is to charter a ship, so you can travel without owning one. You'll choose a location. Let's say we want to go to Aldingwall. You'll get the amount that it costs, say yes, and it says your transportation will arrive shortly. Please board using the ropes and let the pilot know when you are ready. Enjoy your trip. So we just have to wait here. Our airship will arrive shortly. And there it is. Once it slows down to a stop, it'll deploy the ropes. You can click on these to move to the deck here. Let me turn on the HUD so I can see my cursor here. Click on the rope, you're up on the deck here, and you have a pilot here. You can see the ropes are here. And what's pretty cool about the airships compared to the vanilla ships is that usually, to get down into the lower deck, there is a door that creates a bit of a instanced area, and it's disconnected from the outside. But on the airships, that is not the case. And on the bottom deck here, there is a little storage container, which you could put your stuff in. But let's head back up to the outer deck. When you're ready to go, you can talk to the pilot here and let them know. But first, let's enjoy this cool little scenic shot here. Coolest thing about the airship is just having these amazing views you're going to get while traveling and while parked as well. Alright, if we're ready to go, we let the pilot know, and we'll start moving. It's incredible how this is all done in real time. From the distance, we'll pass all sorts of dungeons and towns on the way. And yeah, it is a very scenic way to travel. This mod really offers something. Oh, there's a town right over there. A little bit of a tiny town with no wall. Oxvale. You notice something that doesn't belong. So here I'm still getting the encounters. Any type of wilderness encounter mod I recommend to turn off while you're using this. You'll still get the interactions here. There's a presence of something unfamiliar. It's not too big of a deal if you don't want to get rid of it. You'll just see some pop-ups every now and then as you're traveling. Orcs have begun raiding the farm. Sometimes it's kind of cool to see some of these, but yeah, it might pop up a little bit too often for you as you're moving pretty quickly through the wilderness. But yeah, it is a seriously impressive mod here. It's a ton of fun to travel like this. And it's all in real time, so you could chill, enjoy the views here, get comfortable. And in a second here, I will speed up to the next section so I can explain more about how this mod works. Alright, now we are coming close to Aldingwall here. Should be showing up any moment now. And you'll see the airship starts to lower itself. And we can see it in the distance. We got the airship slowing down. It's so cleanly operating. I love it. Lower us down. And on the side here, we have the ropes, which we can click on to fall back down. And then the ship flies away. Another option, though, is to buy our own airship. So we can click on him, press buy/sell, choose which size you want. I'm going to start with the small one. The medium one is the one we were just riding on when we bought the charter. Large one is really big, so let's just take the small one for now. Now that we bought our airship, we can press the travel button, click on Airship, and just like the charter ship, it'll show up in a moment, flying towards us. And there it is. And there's a couple other additional cool functionality that you get when you own your own ship here. So first things first, the small one's pretty small, but that's cool. You still have storage in the back here. So you can put whatever you want in the storage here, and it's safe storage. You'll be okay to do that. Another option here is to click on the boat at any time, the airship at any time. You can bring the ropes up when you're ready to go. Close if you want to. You'll see the ropes are gone. Or you could press the customize button, and you could even change the color of the sails. This is an awesome little touch. You can personalize a little bit of what you want here, and you can see now my sails are this little dark blue color. We can also go back to customize and bring out the layout button, and you get the entire decorator mod built into the airship mod, which is just incredible. I did a huge video showcasing this. So I already went into this in detail, and I'll link to that in the description below if you want to learn how to navigate this interface here. But I can show some small little examples. Let's say I just want a light source here. We could put the torch over here, let's say. We'll press the light button to make it a light source, increase the intensity so it's a little bit stronger. And I want it to go right across here. That's good. When I'm ready, I'll click the middle button and it'll snap into place. And now we have a light source with us, which is cool. Yeah, there's a ton of other stuff you can customize, of course, with this. All sorts of cool stuff. I'll put a... what else? There's just so many options here. Yeah, we're not going to worry about too much. I already did a whole mod showcase video on this in the past, so definitely refer to that if you need some help navigating that mod. But when we're ready to go, we can click on the steering wheel here, and we can turn with the left or right button like we normally would. And when we're ready to move, we press forward, and that increases our speed. So we don't need to hold forward, just press it once. We're moving at 1 here, and every time we increase it, we'll move a little bit more. You can hold the left mouse, and that'll bring up the arrow here. And just hovering over autopilot will turn it on. And what's really cool about the autopilot, it'll keep your direction, it'll keep your speed, but it'll adjust its height as it needs to avoid terrain for you automatically. And you can still steer and increase the speed while you're in autopilot mode, which is awesome. And when you're ready to get off the steering wheel and move around the deck, you can click on the steering wheel again and you're good to go. Now we have autopilot on, so that'll avoid terrain for us. And we're moving at the speed and in the direction that we want to. If we want to make any adjustments, of course, we come back here and we can click on it and move how we want to. If you want to go up or down manually, let's hold the left click to turn autopilot off. You use the same buttons you use for going up and down underwater. This is your float up and float down button in the controls. So if I press up, now moving up at 1 speed, I can press float down again to go back to a, stay on the level that I'm at currently. Then you can do the same thing with going down. We can get a little bit closer. And this will keep you going down if you let it stay here. So press float up to go back to level where you're not going up or down. But autopilot, I feel, is the most convenient here. And then while you're moving, you could just enjoy the views here. Another cool functionality this boat has is you can click back on this if you want to, but bring up the world map, choose any location. Let's say I want to go to Grimfort here, and the boat will automatically start moving towards that direction. And of course I can increase the speed here. But yeah, just incredible functionality on this mod. It really has everything you could ever imagine and anything you could want for this type of airship and travel like this. And at any point, if you want to stop autopilot, you can also just press the spacebar button. That'll stop the autopilot. That's another way to handle that. And you can click on the boat at any time and press the stop button to stop where you are. If you want to get out and look around, it'll come to a slow stop. You can click back on it, toggle the ropes. We can see the rope on the side here, click on it, and we're back down. And we jump down right into a bunch of bears. Very cool. But yeah, you can see your airship is parked there. If you want to get back on it, just click on the rope and you're good to go. And you can set sail again. So yeah, this mod really has everything covered that you could, imagine that you need for a airship mod like this. Obviously, it's very expensive, so if you wanted to afford this normally, it would take a very long time. But even so, I still think it's a cool addition because the charter option is available. So don't forget about that option. You can just immersively fast travel if you don't want to travel by land or by boat. It's an amazing option. Airships mod is a super fun addition to your playthrough, and I was very pleasantly surprised with just how fun it was to operate, and how much functionality is in this mod. Between the charter options, the 3 different types of airships you can buy, and the way that the autopilot functions so smoothly, I was really pleasantly surprised, and I'm very impressed. So if you do decide to try this mod out for yourself, don't forget to endorse the mod author. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. I appreciate everyone that tunes into my videos, and I hope I'll see you in the next one. Take care.